It's Tracy and Noel. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 163. I'm your host, comedian Tracy Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noel W. Herzog.
Hi, Tracy.
The Italian python. Oh God, I hope no one gets that joke. We're here to talk about Before the 90 Days, season 5, episode 12. I feel like a lot of stuff happened in this episode.
This was a pretty good episode. I have to tell you the truth. I don't have a ton of notes.
I don't have a ton of notes, but like I do have a ton of funnies.
Okay, I like funnies.
Yeah,
let's hear them.
Definitely.
I'm all right now.
So the first funny is how does a non-binary ninja kill someone?
How?
They/them.
Okay, I can't wait to tell Matt this one.
You liked it?
He loves these jokes.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok today. I can't take credit for it. I was like, as soon as someone was like non-binary, I was like, oh, this is going to be very offensive. This is going to be very offensive. I braced myself. And then it was like a dad telling a daughter in the car. And then I was like, innocent joke.
I love dad jokes. You know that.
No, I know you do. And that is, I hope everyone got a little giggle out of that. If you guys want more of that amazing comedy nature, go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast for lots of our bonus episodes. Unexpected starts next week. Unexpected Trash Talk. We did the single life. We do a lot of stuff over there, and we do our favorite
90 Day Fiance self-quarantine.
That was 2 years ago, like almost.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, this is our 2-year anniversary next week of
this is our swan song.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. I know it's like a thing, a swan song, but I don't know what it is exactly. But I read a book called Swan Song, and then someone on TV said something about something being a swan song. So I said it's our swan song.
Oh, okay. I'm Googling what that means.
The book I read about meant like the world was ending. So like I'm hoping.
It says it's the final performance of an actor, singer, composer, or poet. Oh God, I hope this is our swan song. Guys, we end on we're ending in the middle of season 5, episode 12.
Oh, that gave me a good giggle.
No, this is our fight song. This is our fight song, guys. All right. So anyway, patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Everything you could ever want. You know it. You love it. Let's jump into the pool with Gino and Jasmine.
Okay.
This was disturbing.
What about it?
Everything about it was disturbing. So they're going to meet her mom and sister.
Right.
And he said that he can't take off his hat. His hat is his surrogate hair.
And I LOL'd.
But he said it with a straight face.
He means it.
Yes. Very nice hat. This is a nice little Panamanian hat. He's dressing like Panama Jack.
I'm trying to remember, what do they call? I can't remember what they call these hats, like Miami hats or something. I think that they have a place. I don't know if this is the place, but they have a place.
Let me see if it says anything about
because I kind of like these hats, but I don't know if it's for Gino. I think it's more for like my grandpa on vacation.
It's more for like a man smoking a cigar.
That's exactly what I pictured, in a linen.
Yeah,
outfit.
It's a Panama hat.
Yeah. Okay. Or a Panama hat. There you go. Wow. And
also known as a
hat.
Also known as, that was very racist of you.
Well, same thing, just a different location.
Hat.
Well,
this is his surrogate Panamanian
this is
hair.
His swan song hat.
Great. This is Noel's new favorite term. All right. So now they just stare at him. He walks in, they just stare at him. No one smiles. He gives this gift to her mother, which is chocolate. And his mom is like, oh, he's too old for you, but that's nice.
Okay. Do you think that they look that different in age?
No, because I don't think that she looks. Listen, I'm not saying she's not cute. I'm just saying she doesn't look very young.
Right. So she's 34.
She looks like it was a long 34 years.
I don't think that their age difference looks as striking as like Ben and Mahogany.
No. Oh, that's
right. Yeah.
All right, we'll get there. So
why is her mom so mean?
But both of them, listen, she keeps asking her mom and sister, like, so what do you think about him? And it's like, this is so uncomfortable. Liz is 18, her sister, and her mom is like, what do you like about him? And she said, he's a nice man and he loves me.
What more could you ask for?
Right? I mean, what do you love about him? He likes me.
I don't know. I think that she likes him a little bit.
Yes,
though.
because he likes her.
But really, I don't know. I think she amuses him. In my mind, like she does really like him.
I don't know. So she tells her mom, she's like, hey, I know we're saying prayers and you haven't said anything, but he's not going to take his hat off.
Right. But her mom hasn't even said anything.
And then they kind of make it like her mom makes a disgusted face, but she doesn't. She just goes, all right.
Yes.
She's like, I literally don't care about this man. What do I care?
You could tell a lot was taken out of context by the amount of
Yes.
apple juice in the cups.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is why on Love is Blind, they only use gold chalices for every liquid they drink.
Really?
Yes. They literally, like, it's the same chalice from Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom.
I would like to drink out of that.
Well, that is the chalice that they use for every beverage, no matter where they are.
You can't see.
It's for editing. So then she says, taste mommy's food.
The food looked delicious.
Okay, but what did she make? Why don't they tell us more about this? At first I was like, oh, come on. They're probably going to make like sliced pig ears.
Right.
And then like get
Ball
mad at him
soup.
when he chokes on it. Because he doesn't have the teeth to gnaw on an ear. But then I was like, oh, I think she just made chicken.
Yeah, it looked delicious. I like it.
So he asked her mother, so did Jasmine have a lot of boyfriends growing up? Is that good?
No, it was very good.
And she translates to her mother, and her mother tilts her head like a dog. Like when you talk to a dog and it just tilts. And she's like, no, I had power over her.
Right.
She goes,
so basically her mother was strict.
I know. And then she goes, let's change the subject. And then she goes, are we finished here?
Yeah, I wanted to leave.
I wanted to leave. So now she brings out old photos. But here's the thing. Her mother is not lighthearted enough to bring out old photos. This was definitely the direction of the producers. They were probably like, oh, we're actually uncomfortable here. Can we?
Yeah, I don't think that this was the mother's idea.
No. And her mom doesn't think anything is funny.
Right. But also, why is he going to ask her mom in front of her? Is that weird?
Well, because she needs to translate.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So he asked for her blessing. And when he says this to her and then Jasmine translates, she looks like they just told her she has a day to live.
You're right.
It's like the firing squad is here.
But why does she hate him so much?
I don't know if she hates him well, okay. Also, we don't know if she called her mother on this island and was like, he sent naked photos of me to this girl. Like, we don't know what happened.
That is true.
And then her mother looks at her and goes, so you want to go to another country? And she goes, yes. And she's like, all right.
Right. But why?
I like how it's never even like anything about Gino.
Well, why is there nothing about the kids? Like, what are you going to do with your kids?
No, because she doesn't have them. So what's she going to do with them? She's going to do the same thing she's been doing.
Yeah, because I know that one of them lives with her mother in the countryside.
Right. But Dunde está the kid.
Right. I don't know.
Okay, unless.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Unless Liz was her child and this is like a Lifetime movie and Jasmine birthed Liz and then her mother raised Liz as her sister.
Yes, that's what happened.
Because she didn't want to tell the town that Jasmine was pregnant at such a young age.
I mean, I think that makes more sense.
So maybe that's her sister daughter.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. That's her sister daughter. I could go with that.
If she was 16 when she had her, this adds up.
Yeah, I don't mind the storyline. I like this. This is better than what I'm seeing.
Okay, so her daughter Liz is going to stay with her mother in the country. Also, this doesn't look very countryside-y.
Okay, so I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, this is supposed to be the countryside?
Maybe it's her other mom that took the baby.
Go to my mom's house. My mother lives in the countryside.
Yeah, your mother lives on a Farmville square.
She does.
So, she said that and then her mother's like, I've never seen my daughter look happier. What?
I don't know if her mother would just, I was thinking maybe her mother was just uncomfortable because of the cameras.
I don't know. Well, she said that I like how she said that her mom approves. Her mother didn't approve. Her mother was like, I guess you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So she said that Jasmine said that it's too soon for Gino to propose because of what happened with the ex.
I don't believe that. I think she's just saying that.
I think she's saying it because maybe she wants Gino to keep sending her money at home for a little while before she has to go to America.
Oh, I think she was just saying it because everybody on the show talks stupid shit.
Okay, but also, where does she live? Because we're staying in hotel. Mother, like, where does she live? Why aren't we at her house?
True. I never thought about that. Where does she live?
Why are we just always in hotels?
Yeah.
All right, so they're now dancing. This is a fun little scene.
This was cute.
He only has a week left there. Noelle, we've had 12 episodes of 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Is it even New Year's Eve yet?
No, I don't think so. You're right. It's probably not New Year's Eve yet.
Oh, God. All right. So he calls his brother Tony about the proposal.
Right.
I mean, how do you think
no,
that's going to go?
You. Right. This is produced. This is like, now that you've pointed out to me that so much stuff is like producers, I pick up on it much easier now. Like, this is clearly, they were like, call your brother.
I know. They were like, do you have anyone to call? And he's probably like, no, I don't have anyone to call. And they're
definitely
like,
not a barber.
They're like, can you call Swanson's Dinners? Maybe is it like, who are you close with?
I thought you were just gonna say, can you call Swan Song?
Can you call Hungry Man?
Oh, yum. Can you call
And he's
Marie
like-
Calendar? Maybe she has something to say.
Hello, Marie. It's Chino. What do you think about me proposing? Her mother's so happy about it. We're going to have brand new kids because we left the other kids in the countryside.
Oh, God, you made me cry.
I met her daughter's sister, Marie. Do you think that's a red flag? Marie.
Oh, God.
Wow. And they're like, okay, Gino, can you call a real person? And he's like, well,
I know this market in Boston.
It used to just be chicken, but now it's a whole market.
Oh, God, I'm going to bust a gut.
Sorry, guys. We are the people that laugh at our own jokes. I really apologize about that.
Those reviews are correct.
I don't even get mad at them. Oh my God. I have to cough.
Oh, shit, guys, you set her into a frenzy.
I know. I feel very frenzy. Noelle.
Yes.
From Wondery, Rich and Daily is a podcast packed with laughs that delivers your daily dose of the latest celebrity gossip. There's so much gossip these days that it's impossible to keep up, but you don't have to worry. Rich and Daily has you covered. Hosts Brooke Sifron and Arisha Skidmore Williams are comedians, besties, and the perfect guides to spill all the celebrity tea. They'll keep you up to speed on the secret scandals news in the entertainment world. Is that rumor you heard about your favorite celeb true? If it is, better believe Brooke and Arisha will have something to say about it. In a way that only best friends can, Brooke and Arisha give their take on stories that have the entertainment world abuzz. Rich and Daily uncorks the rumors and will leave you laughing and wanting more. Noelle, is there anything better than hearing best friends talk about celebrity gossip?
No, it's my favorite thing.
Listen to Rich and Daily on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or you can listen ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app. Usman and Kim.
I hate to like her.
Okay, I have a lot of different feelings about this.
Okay, I would like to hear your feelings because I have some feelings too. So I'd like to hear yours.
So he decides that he's going to tell her the secret that Zara was his real girlfriend.
But was she?
Okay, but he never met her. It was a girl that he talked to online.
Yeah.
He said that he met Zara 2 weeks after he met Kim.
Right.
She's really mad. She's like, no, I don't want to hear this. She's mad. It's like she wanted to be left in the dark.
She's covered in so many leaf accoutrements. I can't stop. Like there's a leaf necklace pendant on.
She's about to go hunting in the woods for lizards.
There's so many leaves.
You're a lizard. It's just me. It's just us, these leaves in the forest over here.
It's like how you call me in the store.
It's like what's it, Elmer Fudd? Nothing around. Oh no, it was Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Nothing here but us rabbits.
But us lizards. Yep.
Well, and then she says, "You're making me look like a fool, yo."
Okay, why does she start talking like this?
I don't know. She said that she's really mad because even though they weren't in a relationship or together, she was loyal to him. Okay.
And she's mad because she wouldn't have spoken to him if she knew he had a girlfriend, like because she's been cheated on.
Okay,
before.
that's not true. This is not a true story. But
right.
He never told you to be loyal to him. You volunteered your loyalty.
Yes, agreed.
So I can't blame him for that. I'm going to blame you for that because he gave you nothing. You saw crumbs and you made it into a cake.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, though.
So, I mean, listen, was he trying to mislead her? 100%. But come on, Kim.
Kim, you guys never even had a conversation that you were together romantically.
No. So she was saying that she bought his EP before she knew about Zara.
Okay.
So he said that he really loved Zara and it ended 4 months ago. And she's like, here I am thinking that I'm repairing his heart, probably from baby girl Lisa.
Yes.
And then she gets upset. And then he says, why are you like this? And then I'm like, ooh, now I hate him.
Oh, I don't hate him. I did not. I think Usman is definitely a snake, but in this situation, I sided with him.
Okay. I understand. And I'm not siding with him, but I am seeing a lot of manipulation on his end. He's telling her something that he knows she's going to get so upset about. And then he's like, why are you upset? It's like, well, if you know anything about her, you know that she's going to be upset. So please.
I guess because to him, it's like, why the hell are you upset about this? We weren't together.
Now she's going to twist the story that she only cares about Zara. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he cheated on Zara with me. He didn't. Okay, so let's pretend that all of this was real.
Mm-hmm.
How did he cheat on Zara with you? I mean, why? Because you bought him a PlayStation?
Right. He is saying that you guys were friends the whole time.
Right. But she wasn't hearing that because he was definitely giving her tiny little glimmers of hope.
Well, because he would call her potential.
Yes.
Right.
So now it changes because first we're very concerned about Zara because, I can't believe you would do that to Zara.
Right.
And now she is a B word.
Yeah. Okay. I did not like that.
Okay. But you see how it switched?
I didn't like how she called her the B word.
Right. Mm-hmm. So then she says yo a lot. She's like, yo.
She's like slapping her hand. She's like, come on, yo. I don't want to do this, yo. And it's like, what?
So she said that she's going to be going home. And she's like, I left everything for him. I left everything for
Tracy.
I left mom at home. I was going to bring her, but then I left. It's like, what?
She's like, I left my mom and everything.
And my mom's house.
CPAP machine. I don't know. Right. It's like you went on vacation. Right.
I left my whole house. I left the house there. I didn't even take it with me. And then my son that I haven't seen in a little while, I left him home to go on vacation. You didn't, Kim, you didn't move there. Relax.
Right. Did you quit your job? No,
she didn't do anything. So he's returning the gifts and she's like, I don't want them back because I can't fit them, but I'll take this laptop. That made me laugh.
I would have taken the laptop too.
Me too. I would have been like, I could easily fit this in my luggage. Yeah. Thank you. And I will
I'll take this to UPS tomorrow, this PlayStation.
I will invoice you for whatever can't fit in my bag.
Yes. Oh man.
So he said that he's like, what do I do? I just try to make you happy all the time. And it's like, Usman, you did this. First of all, you guys have been quote unquote in a relationship for 7 hours?
Yes.
This is insane. And he's like, but we were just friends.
Right. But they were.
Right. But of course they were technically, but he had her on the hook.
Of course he had her on the hook and he knew that. So I do understand that, but you're right. She chose to be loyal to him.
Right.
Yeah. It's a hard situation.
It's a hard situation because it's something that I've learned in my life is like, you have to see how people treat you and act accordingly. If someone does not say that you're their girlfriend and you're exclusive, then you're not.
No, it's true.
Everything-
I've stopped my life for guys that were not my boyfriend before.
Right. But she
Yeah.
doesn't. The problem here is that she doesn't communicate with him because she doesn't want to communicate with him because she doesn't want the
She
truth.
doesn't want to know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she makes ignorance her bliss, and that's not his problem.
I guess I get really annoyed with her because it's always like, oh, let's just end it. It's better to end it. We should just end it. Blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't have spoken to him. Yes, you would have.
Yes, she would have. But also, this reminds me of baby girl Lisa and Angela, both in Africa, going, done. I'm done. I'm done. And I'm like, oh my God, Kim, say it. Kim, say it. Kim, say
You're
it.
so right.
And she didn't say it. And I was very upset.
You're so right.
I'm like, go to an outdoor restaurant. Go to an outdoor restaurant and say I'm done. And then vanish into the bushes.
Well, I can promise you that if you ever take me on a spice tour, I won't do this. I won't make you leave. And
Thank you
storm
so
out.
much. And we couldn't leave because we would have friendship leaf hats.
That's true.
We would be connected by necklace.
Uh-huh.
And then we would have to go lizard hunting together.
I would go lizard hunting with
But
you.
hunting
I think
to
I
pet.
have gone lizard hunting with you.
I know, but not to kill, to pet.
no, to pet. Yeah.
To pet and say hello to.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Because we're adults.
We are. We're grown-ups.
We're supposed to go to the OBGYN once a year for our annual checkups, but checking in with our fertility isn't usually a thing we're doing until we're ready for kids. That's why modern fertility was created. It's an easy and affordable way to test your fertility hormones at home with a simple finger prick. You mail it in with a prepaid label and you'll get your personalized results within 10 days. You'll get insight into your hormone levels, your ovarian reserve, aka how many eggs you have compared to other women your age, and other important fertility factors. The results go deep into what every hormone means, and you can ask to talk one-on-one with a fertility nurse to review your results and options for next steps. Traditional testing with your doctor can cost over $1,000, but modern fertility gets you the same information at $159. This is a fraction of the price. And if you go to modernfertility.com/fiance, you can get $20 off your test. Also, if you have an HSA or an FSA, you could put those dollars towards modern fertility. If you want kids today or maybe one day in the future, clinically sound information about your body can help you make the decision that's right for you. Noelle, we both did this test. It was pretty simple.
It was really simple.
And we sent it right in and we got all of our results. Right now, Modern Fertility is offering our listeners $20 off the test when you go to modernfertility.com/fiance. That means your test will cost $139 instead of the hundreds or thousands it could cost at a doctor's office. Get $20 off your fertility test when you go to modernfertility.com/fiance. modernfertility.com/fiance. I will tell you who is not going to have children.
Who?
Ben and Mahogany.
Oh, I just want you to know, I also know what FSA is now because of you.
Yes, I teach you a
When
lot
you
of
said
things.
it just now, I was like, I know
You're
what
like-
that is.
You're so smart, Noelle.
So smart.
All right, so let's talk about Ben and Mahogany. So he said that he doesn't really trust her.
You think? I don't trust either of them.
So he calls Jason. And he's like, Jason, she was in this super expensive condo. What?
Tracy, he's holding his phone. I'm looking at his nails. Ugh.
Are they dirty?
It's that they're okay. So there's jagged things. They're peeling.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's like he picks, I
Yes.
guess. And I pick my thumbs as a nervous habit, but all of his nails were like that. It was very bad. And they were bitten down.
He needs a Manny.
Yeah.
He was very nervous. He was on a very long plane ride.
That's true.
So he said that there were tourist pamphlets in her quote unquote apartment.
Also, you're right. It was very expensive.
It looked pretty normal to me.
Yeah. I don't know. He's like, there's surfboards everywhere. It's like,
There was one
what?
surfboard. There was one old surfboard that they used
Uh-huh.
as decor. Also, if you guys go to our group, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk Podcast, you'll see that someone posted the Airbnb in our group and you could look at the listing.
our group is awesome.
Our group is the best. So he said that he's not really ready to confront her. He wants to get to know her more. So what that means is I don't care if she's lying to me. I'm desperate.
Yeah. That Tracy, best translation ever.
Thank you. So now
Mhm.
her best friends are going to be coming. This is Elizabeth and Angie. And he says,
I think they're all meeting for the first time today.
Noelle, that was so accurate.
Right? Come on.
And he goes, is anyone a man? He was trying to say hungry, but
Right.
and they were like, so they're so hungry they're gonna eat ice cream.
That's what I mean. Bring me to a I don't know, cheeseburger.
Bring me to a cheeseburger.
Bring me to a cheeseburger now.
Stat. This is my swan song and I need a cheeseburger. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. It's not even late at night either.
It's not. We're just very funny.
Oh,
The
that's
next
up for
review is going to be
debate.
like, they think they're very funny. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I
They think
apologize.
they're very
to
funny.
them.
All they do is talk about swans.
I know. So her quote unquote friends seem
Right.
very off. Now, there's one girl that we see at first.
Mhm.
She looks like she put her fake lashes on while she was on a boat during a storm. What happened exactly? Was there no mirror available?
No, maybe she did it in a moving car.
She did it in a moving car that was on a ferry that was in a storm. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't even see her eyes. There's so many fibers that are misplaced.
I'm getting chest pain.
Oh my God. And then they're like, he goes, and also, do you notice they're in matching outfits, her two friends?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So what do you think happened at Central Casting that day? Do you think they were like, all right,
We want a very monochromatic.
right. Okay. So here's the part. You're going to have bad eyelashes. You're not going to speak.
Yes.
Okay. Forget it. We'll just go shopping. We're going to give you the outfits. We're going to buy 2 of everything. And the one girl's like, can I have a different purse? And she's like, fine, you could have a different purse, but everything
But
else is
that's
going to
it.
be the same.
Right.
So Mahogany didn't tell them that he's her boyfriend. They just said that she said a friend was coming from the States. Okay. I would have been like, why is this old man coming to your Airbnb
But also,
that you
like,
live in?
I've never had this happen to me before. I've never had a guy get mad at me because I didn't call him my
Oh
boyfriend.
no, it's always the opposite. It's
but that's
like,
what I'm saying. It's like, oh, I never said we were.
we're usually
exclusive.
we're more of the Kim than the Mahog.
Yes, I'm definitely mahogany. I am not.
So she's like, oh, I thought she says to Ben with a straight face. This is how I know she's an actress. He never asked if I wanted to be his girlfriend. I thought we were friends. Okay, now I understand this. This is very confusing because sometimes when you and I text, we talk
Yeah.
about like me getting you pregnant.
Sure, being exclusive, right? Mhm.
Right. Well, I mean, that is true. I dare you to have another friend. Try it. See what happens.
You're right, though. She'll disappear.
No, I mean, she will.
Uh-huh.
I'll give her
Bad things
some-
coming her
no,
way.
absolutely not. And we're like, oh, we're gonna have, and then you always say to me like, you're gonna be such a good father.
Yeah, I do say that a lot.
Okay, well, the
Uh-huh.
funny thing is in these text messages, she
Mhm.
says you're gonna be such a good father. He has like 11 children.
I know.
He's already a father. I mean, good father, no, because we heard from them. So now these are when he was rereading the text messages.
right.
Because she said that she didn't know that. By the way, she said, I didn't know he was serious when he was saying that. And it's like, oh, you mean for the 4 months that he asked you to marry him?
No, she didn't take it seriously. I don't know.
Okay,
It's
so these are
weird.
he was rereading the text messages because he thought he
Right.
was crazy. So here's what they say. And he said, but I really love to hear you tell me that you love me. Actually, all of your messages are always so encouraging and uplifting and sweet. And she said, I know, baby, I love you. And he said, that gives me a rush of energy and a warm feeling inside. Thank you, baby. I'm crazy about you too. I wish I could wrap you up in my arms and kiss you right now, my beautiful woman.
Yuck.
All right. Super yuck.
Yeah.
Also, when you call her your baby, like she can literally be your youngest child.
Do you think she's like an imposter? Do you
I
think he
don't-
was talking to someone else and she just showed up instead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what is this?
Like I think TLC hired her because they were like, no, we can't have another
It's another
catfish situation.
Caesar. There's
Yes.
something very wrong here.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is, but we're the one being duped.
Yes. Agreed.
Oh my God. So, all right. She said that she wanted kids with him. That's what she told him, but not now. So now they're going to be going on a trip 3.5 hours away. Now, here's another thing. It's like this old man, like if you're saying what you're saying, like you don't really
Right.
know him, whatever, this old man is going to drive you 3.5 hours away in the middle of nowhere.
Right. And your parents, I thought your parents, you couldn't even pick them up from the airport because of your
Mm-mm.
parents.
No, don't worry about it. He's going to pick her
Well,
up in
she
a
lives
body
alone
bag.
now.
She's so confused why he
Yeah.
would think that he was her boyfriend.
Right. And it's like, I have been Ben. I understand why he's confused.
Yes. So
Yeah.
also, there's no stop signs, there's no traffic lights, and he asks about that, and she's so mad that he asked that.
Yeah, she's not nice.
And then she's like, "Do you know any other languages?" Now, here's the thing. This is the conversation of people who have never spoken before.
Right.
That's why I
Like
don't
it's
understand.
small talk.
It's like, "Hey, do you have any kids?"
Right. What's your favorite color?
Not
Yeah.
even that. Just like, "So where are
Yeah.
you from?
Yeah.
What do you do for a
Where
living?"
did you grow up?
Yeah. Like, come on. So she asked if he knows any other languages. He says Hebrew. And then now he's going to start using the translator app, and we're going to pretend that she doesn't speak English.
But why? She speaks English.
No, because they're probably like, use the translator app more, because otherwise it's going to like make it like she speaks English.
Okay.
Okay. If English isn't her first language, it's very close to her first.
It's a hard first.
It's her first and a half then.
And it's crazy because like her parents don't speak English.
Or do they just not speak because they're on the television?
Yeah, you're right.
All right. So he said that he wants her to love him unconditionally again. That's not how unconditionally works.
No, it's not how it works.
Also,
friend.
so she asked about Jesus
right.
through the app, through the translator app.
Right.
And then they just start speaking English together.
Yeah, but the tension breaks now.
Yeah, because Jesus. She's
Jesus
like,
broke the tension.
She's like, I really love Jesus. He's like, oh God, I'm so into him.
Right. I love him.
She's like, I love his abs.
She's like, he's the strongest man in the world.
Right. And he's like, yeah, I was on a modeling shoot with him a while ago for a fitness magazine.
We did fitness modeling together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then like, I don't want to say anything, but a lot of people on set said that I had better abs.
Yeah. They said I look better. I look younger too.
Yeah. Because Jesus is like, 2022 years old, depending on what you believe. But this was filmed last year, so he was 2021 years old. It depends on what you believe. Anyway.
That's true.
So they get 2 hotel rooms.
Right. Which was always the plan.
Right. But remember, this is another trip. It's the first night by the airport. They were supposed to get 2 hotel rooms.
Okay.
So they're going to go to the sand dunes, which you know how I feel about sand dunes.
This looks fun. I want to do this.
I would like to do this. They do a dune buggy ride. A little too fast for me.
I don't know. What's going to happen? You're going to crash into another car?
No, I feel like you would get car sick though. You would have like altitude poisoning.
Me?
Yes.
I would take Dramamine.
Okay,
I know I'm a little bitch when it comes to motion.
You really are. Okay, Noelle.
Yeah.
He says something that makes me laugh so much, but I don't think I don't think a lot of people realize what he is trying to say.
What did he say?
Okay, so he said that this is a little oasis in the middle of the desert.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what an oasis is?
No, I know what a mirage is.
Okay, an oasis is a fertile spot in the desert where there's like water and vegetation.
Oh. I don't think people know that though.
I know, but it's like you are in the opposite of an oasis.
Yeah, I don't.
You
think,
are in
I
a
don't
no
know that.
oasis.
If I don't know that, Ben don't know that.
No, I know he's in a no oasis, but he thinks he's in an oasis. He's in a
I
no
like
oasis.
that.
He's in a no way oasis.
I like that.
Okay. So, he said that. I don't even know what
he. Well, they're using the Translate app. Again.
Okay. All right. So they're having dinner with this tent, right? And he's just trying to rub her butt the whole time.
Okay, that's what I was looking at. That's what I was looking at this whole time, and she's not moving though.
It's just so weird. Now, also, she's wearing sneakers,
right?
Striped slacks,
mm-hmm.
and then a totally different striped button down. It's almost like she's trying to go business casual, but then she was like late for the bus.
Did you notice that all the girls on the show go business casual?
I don't understand what's happening here. So now he starts talking about his life, and she's like, "So, do you and your ex have a good relationship?" This is what I mean, though. Like, why don't you know all about this?
I guess I don't know. Maybe the producers are like talk about. I don't know.
Okay, so she's like, "Have you ever dated a young girl before?"
Right.
Have you ever dated a baby before? And he's like, "Yes." My ex is 27. Also, he was like, "The reason I thought you were my girlfriend is because we said we were going to get married and have kids."
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's like, "I use context clues."
Right. You're very smart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So she said, now I could kind of see her point of this. So she was like, why didn't it work out with her? And he's like, oh, she didn't accept my children.
Right.
So she's like, okay, so the first wife didn't work out because of religion, and this one didn't accept your children. Like, so it's always not your
Someone
fault.
else's fault. Right.
She's like, but that's like a deeper conversation.
Which you would think they would have had already.
Right. Like if that was a problem.
Yeah. Right. Now she's noticing.
But now she said that she's scared that he's not the same person that he's portrayed himself to be. LOL.
I'm sorry.
Mahogany, you are in a glass tent.
You are in a glass tent.
And you are
Mahogany.
throwing giant sandstones.
Yeah. Ooh. Killing
Thank
it,
you.
Tracy.
Online shopping isn't slowing down anytime soon. Is your business ready to keep up the pace? With ShipStation, you'll never worry about shipping again. Make the switch to a solution that handles all of your shipping needs quickly, affordably, and painlessly. ShipStation is already trusted by over 100,000 e-commerce sellers. You can keep track of your orders from any sales channel. You can easily find the best shipping carrier with deeply discounted rates, and you could automate just about any shipping task with just a few clicks. My favorite thing about using ShipStation is it's so easy to use, and I save so much money. You can save time by funneling all your orders into one simple interface, no matter where you're selling. Manage every order, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or your own website from anywhere, even your phone. No more headaches from dealing with returns and return tracking. ShipStation makes it easy. You can save money when you compare carrier options and choose the best shipping solution every single time. ShipStation works with every carrier, so you can always find the best fit for you. Your business can access the same discounted rates usually reserved for Fortune 500 companies. Save your sanity knowing your orders are handled and you're getting the best rates. Make shipping easy part of having an online store. You have bigger ideas to think about. No wonder 98% of companies that use ShipStation for a year keep using it for as long as they're in business. It's that good. Ship more in less time with ShipStation. Use my offer code 90dayfiance to get a 60-day free trial. That's 2 months free of no hassle, stress-free shipping. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in 90dayfiance. ShipStation. Make ship happen. All right. This is my favorite thing that happened.
Me too.
Mike and Ximena. So she said that we pick up on the last episode where she's like, no, I don't love you.
Right.
And he's like, you don't love me. She's like, no, love is a big word. And he's like, but it's the only word you taught me in Spanish.
But also, so she was in love with him, and now she's not.
She said that she does love him, but love needs time.
Yeah,
And
she can't just tell him.
she's changing it up. So he asked, what are the doubts? And she's like, can we talk about this later?
Mm-hmm.
And then she gives him like a weird side hug.
They side hug.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, quote, I love him, but I don't feel comfortable with him.
Right. And she says she doesn't know what happened.
She doesn't know, but she knows that Mike is in the Thomas the Tank bed that he bought himself.
Yes. Yes, he is. I would be so mad if I had to sleep in there.
Oh, God. I mean, listen, she should have gone in bed with the kids.
Yeah.
Terrible. So she's taking selfies in bed with the kids. She's like, LOL,
very
your
funny.
ex-dad,
Mm-hmm.
he's a real sucker.
Yeah.
And the kids are like, ha, 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 ha.
Let's just laugh at him.
Mm-hmm. So now he calls his friend, John.
Right. John. That's the guy
I love
with the
John.
lips, right?
I love John.
Me too.
John's
Best
great.
advice.
He tells John that, quote, he's starting to have doubts. Mike, Mike, she told you, get away from me. I don't love you. I don't like you. I don't want to get married to you. Pay for my boobs.
And you're
And
weird.
he's like, I feel like she doesn't like me.
Yeah. And she's calling him weird. And like, she's being mean.
He said he's confused. You're not confused. Why are you confused? You know what, Mike? This is a you problem now.
You're desperate.
Yes. So
if it were me, I would have left right there and then. I would have been like, I'm going to a hotel and I'm going to book a flight.
oh, like when I took you wedding dress shopping and you were like, I just want boobs. Thank you so much, though.
Exactly. Then.
Okay. So John, he's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused because she wants to postpone the wedding and not marry me. And then she said she doesn't love me. What do you think I should do?
Right. John's like, hello.
John's like, please leave. She doesn't like who you are. Which is okay. But here's the thing. That's fine. She doesn't have to like him.
But why did she? And then she stopped. That's
Money.
what gets me.
Money. Because she
Gross.
couldn't imagine how gross he was in real life. That's what happened.
Right. But she was crying when he left.
Yeah, because she was like, I can't believe I had to do that for cash.
It's just so funny that it's like she wanted to. She made it that she wanted to continue. She could have broken up with him when he went back to New York.
And then who's gonna pay her rent in the meantime?
Yeah, but then she knew he had to come back. If you're gonna sign on for this, you're signing on for it. You can't just.
But then when he came back, she was like, oh my God, I went out. Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah.
That's what happened. She thought that she could hold on longer because she wasn't going to have to see him. Because remember, this was like a last minute surprise trip.
Right. That's
she
true.
should have played the game better on the phone because then he wouldn't have showed up.
Yeah, that's all. On the phone, you could have been sweet as sugar.
Yep. You don't have to.
And that's
see
it.
him.
All
right. So John's like, listen, she doesn't like who you are, so just leave. So he's like, all right, but what if we get your fiance to translate,
right,
so that we can get her true feelings out? And it's like, Mike, her true feelings. I don't love you. I think you're weird.
I think you're gross.
I don't want to marry you. I want you to pay for my boobs. Can you leave? Can you sleep in the boys' bed?
Right. I don't want to have sex with you.
I don't know why this needs to be translated. He's like, what do you think she said?
He can't accept it because he's desperate.
Right. Okay. So John's like, leave. And he's like, yeah, but maybe we could fix it. And then John's like, listen, I love you. And then Mike laughs.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, boy said he likes me.
I know. Grow up.
All right. So now they're going to go to a restaurant for privacy. It's funny because
so like her parents don't listen.
Okay. I mean,
yeah.
Sometimes when I want privacy, I go to a restaurant, I take off all my clothes and I lay down on the table.
Right. That's exactly what I do.
So she's like, okay, we can go, but I might not talk.
She doesn't want to talk to the girl now.
Right. Because she's like, we shouldn't air out her problems. And I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because she knows that everyone knows what's up and she doesn't want anyone else telling him because she doesn't want anyone saying anything about him paying her bills.
But she also doesn't want to be with him. So what's her goal here?
Well, anyway, she, instead of just Nelsie is her name, right?
Yeah.
She does not just translate. She's like, you know what the problem I have with this is?
Yes, I like that because Nelsie.
It was good because Mike's not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was also like fairly impartial.
She was also nice. Like she spoke to her, not like you're a gold digger.
Right. So she's like, listen, I'm in bed. I wake up. He's staring at me. He does not sleep and he doesn't let me sleep. And Nelsie LOLs because she's probably like, yeah, he does it to John too.
Yeah, because he's a creep. He does it to Papa.
I was like, if I had more strength, I would get the hell out of here.
Poor Papa.
Oh God. All right. So he said that he's just admiring her. And even Nelsie's like, okay, well,
come on, bro.
So she's like, okay, fine. What do you like about him? And she's like, well, I don't like that he's a degenerate. He's slobbish and piggish.
That's so mean.
And she's like, oh no, I don't think you heard the question. What do you like about him? She's like, I don't know. No habla español o inglés. Like, no, nothing.
Like she was sitting there like repulsed by him.
She's mad to be near him. And that's what Nelsie says. She's like, yeah, she doesn't like you. Okay. So, and then she's okay. Here's another thing. Mm-hmm. She was working. Mm-hmm. He met her. And I think what she's trying to say is that he asked her not to work anymore.
Of course it is.
Yes.
This is what every person with no self-confidence on this show does.
Yes. So she's like, yeah, I used to work. She's like, what would you do without his support? She's like, I would get a job.
Right. I think that she's like, oh, fuck, you know what? Not working is not worth this.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm. So now Nelsie says to him, she is disgusted by you. And he's like, okay, can we still talk and be friends?
And she's like, are you ending things with me?
But that was such a good Tracy response. Because that's what I would have said. Response? I would have been like, oh, are you breaking up with me?
That's the thing. I'm like, she suddenly cares.
I would have done that. No, that's just to pretend. Because then, you know.
But then you see on the coming attraction, she's basically telling him, don't leave. We could work it out. What?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, she still needs him to pay her bills for a little while. At
so
least.
Confusing.
All right, let's talk about Hamza and Memphis. You know what, though? I feel like he is being God's punishing him. And it's like, good. by being
Mike?
with her. No, Hamza in Memphis.
Oh, God's punishing him. Yes.
So he said that he feels very upset because of the ex. He thinks that maybe she's still with her ex. So they're going to get a translator.
I understand why they would get a translator.
Okay. She talks to the translator like the translator doesn't speak English.
Yes.
The
That's how she talks
translator
to everyone.
is the most dramatic person I've ever met in my life. First of all, his teeth are like the corn that you get in a cornucopia for Thanksgiving for a centerpiece for your table.
They're George Washington teeth. They are. They're very bad.
They're made of wood and corn and rice pulp.
My friend that I worked with in Applebee's, he said his grandmother lived in Russia and her teeth were wooden.
Yes.
And anytime I see teeth like this, I think of that.
Yes, this is what's happening. This is made of wood pulp.
Pressed wood.
Yeah. This is like IKEA.
Bob's. I was gonna say Bob's furniture. Yes.
This is Bob's teeth. Okay.
IKEA teeth.
They're IKEA Bob's teeth. She's yelling about the kids. So now, is this a translator or is this a mediator?
Mediator.
Okay. Because why does he talk like that?
I don't know. He does like a lot of hand talking.
He's like, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I don't really just translate. Okay. So she said, she's like, listen, tell him that even though my mom hates him, my dad hates him, my kids hate him, he's going to be murdered as soon as he gets to the US. Everyone in the US hates him. He's never going to get a job. I'm going to spit on him. I'm still going to bring him to the US.
That's what bothered me though. It's like, can you be a little more positive here?
And then they're like, okay, now they're closer. What?
Right. Now everything's good. They made up.
All right. So they're going to this historic place. Now she sees donkey.
Right.
Donkeys, plural. And she's like, donkey. She's like a 1-year-old.
She's another one in a striped outfit.
Oh, with this outfit. Who picks this outfit?
I don't know.
All right. So she's like, how old is this place? He's like, oh, big old.
I like him.
So she sees like a flock of goats and sheep
Right.
and dogs
A dog.
and cats, chickens, right? And he's like, stay right here. Now she's like, I thought I was gonna get offed. Like I would have been like, great, there's gonna be a man with a sword that's gonna cut my head off on this top of this mountain, and I'm gonna be sacrificed, and they're gonna pour the blood down the river.
Right. I'm trafficked. Now I'm
he's
trafficked.
He's like, just face the wall. Put this around your neck. Put this blindfold on. Hold your breath. And
bye.
And bye forever. All right. So
I would have been like, keep talking to me the whole time. And
also I'm coming with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand here, but talk to me the whole time.
Also, can we get some extra producers on this hill?
Okay, so I was thinking the same thing. I would be like, producers, surround me.
All right. So now he dresses in white and he stands on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Back of his foot to the back of the cliff.
Listen, die or marry Memphis.
If she said no, do you think he would just flip backwards?
I mean, no. If I was him and she said yes, I would flip backwards.
I know. He'd be like, oh, she slipped. We were engaged. I'm entitled to money. I'm entitled to a large cash reward. Maybe she had mesothelioma.
Oh God, those commercials.
And now they're patting each other's butts because.
Well, he's like big butt, and she's like little butt,
little
big butt, little butt. So they were engaged on Facebook.
They were engaged
not in real life.
Online. No, meaning like he asked her when they were talking online, but he didn't ask her in real life. So now they're for real engaged. It's so great. I'm so happy.
Maybe we don't have to see them anymore after this.
You think they fell off the cliff?
I'm thinking so.
Oh God,
that was ballsy though. Back to the cliff. Not for me. My feet were tingling.
He's like, stand on this altar of sacrifice.
When you said an old man with his sword.
This is an execution.
That's very funny.
He's like, the whole town is gonna come and throw rocks at you now. Put your wrists and your head in this pillory.
In this vice.
Oh, guys, I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you, but I had a lot of fun. That's all that matters. You can go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast for more of our amazing jokes that we laugh at ourselves. And You could follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram or Twitter. You could follow Noelle and TikTok. Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You could follow the show at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter, and go to tracycarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming show dates and for everything podcast related. We have new pop sockets. You heard it here first. They are they look exactly like the Trash Talker stickers. I'm gonna post
I
pictures
love
of them.
them.
They're $8. You could Venmo me. Just throwing it out there.
You're very hiccupy.
I'm very hiccupy. And that's all. Like, give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say to you.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.